Hello YouTube, this is Shadow Walker 1776, back with a little bit of a review today. If I sound a little funny, I'm just recovering from pneumonia, so please forgive my out of sort voice. What we have here is Kabar's Zombie Killer Warlord or War Sword. So let's take a look at it. First off, it comes in a real nice Kabar sheath, which features a really interesting carrying pouch right on the very front of it. But let's look at the knife. It has two retaining straps, one of which velcros down to kind of help get it out of the way. And what we have here is the war sword itself. It weighs 1 pound. The blade length on it is 9 3/4 inches, with an overall length of 15 1/8 inches. The thickness on the steel is 0.200, which is just a little bit under 1/4 inch. So it's a full tang knife. It features the scales on it are GFN-PA66, which means glass-filled nylon. I spent years in the plastics industry. Nylon is literally indestructible. This is not a gimmick knife. This is a knife for serious use in the outdoors. Yeah, I know they call it the zombie line, and personally I'm not into the zombie movies or the zombie theme, but when I saw the knife I liked it, and I wanted a nice full-size, just general use knife for the outdoors, and this appealed to me. It does come with black scales for those who prefer a more tactical looking knife. I like the green myself, not because of the zombie theme, but because of working in the outdoors. If you drop it in high grass or in low light conditions, this green makes the knife real easy to spot and pick up. Another thing is the handle, as you notice, has a handle swell. It is ergonomically created. Like I said, this is a real knife. This is not some toy or gimmick that they brought out. The blade style itself is actually a World War II pattern, but most of the zombie line knives are actual patterns that have been used in the past. So they're proven blade designs. They're not toys. It's a high carbon steel blade. It's an SK5, so it's going to be easy to keep sharpened, but you will have to keep it oiled. It does have this protective black coating on it, and of course they do have their little Zombie Killer logo, and it is manufactured in Taiwan, but it is still Kabar. This knife lives up to Kabar's standards. So I have no problem using this in the outdoors. It also comes with a secondary knife, which is kept in its own little pocket. This little knife is called the Acaron. It is 0.05 ounces in weight. It has a 3 1/8 inch blade with an overall length of 6 3/8 inches. It is made of 5 CR13SS steel, and of course it has a skeletonized handle. Here on the sheath there is a plastic insert for both the War Sword and the Acaron, so there's no chance of it damaging the sheath itself. Also, it comes with additional Allen head screws, which is nice, which means, you know, when you clean your knife once in a while, you can actually easily remove the scales just with an Allen screw, and, you know, clean underneath the grip or underneath the scale material as well. It has a lanyard hole. Now, with the size of this, I don't wear it on my belt. I created a baldric, which is an ancient way of carrying a sword over one's shoulder. It's been used since ancient times, all the way up through the golden age of piracy for carrying swords. And so I figured, since the name said it was a sword, I'd try and use it that way. So That would be something you might want to consider. Also on the sheath itself, like I said, there's a place here for the small Acarin, but it snaps into place through the skeletonized handle, so it's going nowhere. Has a real big storage compartment on the sheath itself. This will actually hold a couple of Altoid tins, space blanket. It's amazing what you can stuff down in here. And if you want to create a grab-and-go survival kit, maybe just to throw in the trunk of your car, one of these zombie killing knife series with these large sheaths might be an interesting thing to explore, because this will hold an incredible amount of gear. And like I said, if you use the Baldric style way of carrying it, which just throw it over your shoulder and go, it makes it a real interesting grab and go. Like I said, I'm not into zombies, but I really liked this knife when I first saw it, and now that I own one, it's great because the War Sword, which was my choice, though I did consider the Pestilence one, which was strictly a chopping knife, I still wanted the ability to thrust with it if I have to, but it will easily clear out small timber, you know, help clear out a campsite. You can even use it to kind of split up your kindling, or to make feather sticks for your fire. So I wanted to say thank you for watching. As always, watch your six. And in the theme of the zombie stuff, they always said, when there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.